Please ignore the hair, but today's Best Actress in a Musical winner we're going to be talking about is Liza Minnelli, who won the award in 1965. She won it for her Broadway debut in the Kander and Ebb musical Flora the Red Menace. The other nominees that year were Nancy Dussault for Bajor, Elizabeth Allen for Do I Hear a Waltz, and Inga Swenson for Baker Street. It was actually the only Tony nomination that Flora the Red Menace received, because you had shows like Golden Boy, Half a Sixpence, Fiddler on the Roof taking up a lot of the nominations. But wait 1 second, because this wasn't the only Tony that she ever won. She won another Tony in 1978 for another Kander and Ebb musical called The Act. The other nominees that year were Frances Sternhagen for Angel, Eartha Kitt for Timbuktu, and Madeline Kahn for On the 20th Century. The Act received 6 Tony nominations, but again only won one for Liza Minnelli. Her one other Tony-nominated role was for The Rink in 1984. In 1974, she was honoured with a special Tony Award for Liza at the Winter Garden, and in 2009 she won Best Special Theatrical Event for Liza's at the Palace. She briefly replaced Gwen Verdon in the original Broadway production of Chicago in 1975, and she was holiday cover for Julie Andrews and Victor Victoria in 1997. She also starred in the US tour of The Fantastics in 1964 and the US tour of The Pajama Game in 1966. Liza Minnelli had a countless amount of TV specials throughout her career, and honestly, I don't know how she did them all. She was Emmy nominated in 1973 for a Royal Gala Variety performance, in 1980 for Goldie and Liza Together, in 1987 for Minnelli on Minnelli, and in 1993 for Liza Minnelli Live from Radio City Music Hall. She also won an Emmy in 1973 for Liza with a Z. Her first majorly celebrated film role was in The Sterile Cuckoo, when she was nominated for an Oscar, a BAFTA and a Golden Globe. But she gained worldwide acclaim for her performance as Sally Bowles in the 1972 film version of the musical Cabaret, which this year celebrates its 50th anniversary. She won the Oscar, the BAFTA and the Golden Globe. She was nominated for 3 other Golden Globes in her career, for Lucky Lady in 1976, New York, New York in 1978, and Arthur in 1982, before winning one more Golden Globe in 1986 for A Time to Live. She also starred in Rent-A-Cop in 1988, Stepping Out in 1991, and an iconic appearance in Sex and the City 2 in 2010. Trying to fit that career into a 3-minute video has been extremely difficult, but she's now 75 and she's loving life still, and she's an icon.